Welcome, everyone. I am Ron. It is Ageless Balance. We are going to do core without the floor. No floor, just core. All right, start out just warming up here. Roll the shoulders around. A little back, a little forward. Just get them warmed up. Only go as far as is comfortable for you. Do not go too far. If it starts to hurt, you should probably stop. And up overhead, nice and slow. Deep breath in while you're on the top. Exhale, bringing the arms back down again. Keep the shoulder blades back as you do this. Stretching out the shoulders, also stretching out the chest. Again, deep breath into the lungs. Push the stomach out. Feel the lungs open up. Feel the chest expand. And bring the arms back down. One more time. Up. And down again. Arms out front. Right here. Right here. Find your neutral. Back of the head. Tailbone. Hip. Oh, yeah. Back of the tail, the head bone. That's all we want. All right. We're going to take, I'll get it. Roll the shoulder blades back. Get yourself in neutral. Arms up, right straight out in front of you, looking over the top of the hands. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth with pursed lips. Bring it back in. Roll the shoulder blades back. And exhale again. Start squeezing those abs just a little bit tighter. Concentrate on belly button to the rib cage. And back in. And the arms down. Shake it out. Hips. Hips are going to roll. Let me tell you. We're going to take and squeeze the glutes first. Just squeeze the glutes. Bring the hips forward and back. Bring that breathing into it. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hold the glutes tight as you start to get all the air out of the lungs. You'll feel the lower abs pull up just a little bit. And so you get the rest of the core involved at that point in time. You'll feel it through the back. You'll feel it through the lower abs, belly button to the hips. And again, squeeze the glutes. Exhale. Feel all those muscles tighten up one more time. You can do this anytime at all. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale. Just hold that core tight, nice and tight, like that. As you're exhaling, always be breathing though. Otherwise, just kick your blood pressure up. Uppers and lowers together, hands up. You're going to squeeze the glutes as the shoulders start to come forward. And back. One more time. And bring it back down. Let's do some rotations. Hands up behind the head. Elbows right straight out. Bring the chin up so you're looking right out in front of you. That thing going on with uneven sides. It's even worse now. Rotate just the shoulder girdle. Only a little ways. You don't want to go too far with these. Not for the first couple. Then you can do it. Then you can go into it. Exhale as you turn. And bring it back. So now we're warming up the muscles. So you want to feel these muscles contract as you come around. They're doing the rotation to the other side. Deep breath in and exhale. Back in and bring it down. Shake that out. Down to the side. You're going to bring one arm down, take the other arm up overhead. First, bring that shoulder blade down. So reach down on the one side, bring that shoulder blade as deep as you can. Then bring the other arm up and just continue to contract those muscles on the back of that lower side. So you got one shoulder girdle up, or one side of the shoulders up, one side of the shoulders down. Reaching at a diagonal, feeling the stretch all the way down the side. Bring that arm down. Shake it out. Again, other arm. Reach down first, get the shoulder blade down, keeping your neutral position. Then bring that other hand up over the top, next to the ear. And back down. Again, grab on to the back of your chairs. Trying to get all the muscles warmed up. Going to hit the hamstrings now. We're going to just drop down, knees over the ankles. Coming on down. Feel the stretch through the back of the legs. Push up, stay right there. Don't step into the chair. Get your shoulder blades back. See if you can get into a bit of a plank. And again, down. Feeling the muscle stretch in the back of the thighs and up into that plank. Small forward bend. Small. I'm going to do this from the other way so you can see it being done first. So, got that small hip hinge in there. Bring the arm up on the side. Rotate the torso. Feet are solid on the floor. Don't turn. It is just that shoulder coming up and around. As far as you can get it. It doesn't matter how high that is. It's how far you can go. Other side, same thing. Into it. I'm not going to do this side because I can't. And roll it. And back down. And up. Warm-up's over. Get into the meat and potatoes now. Finger on the chair, hand on the chair, whatever you want. Use the core to balance you into a high knee march. Very, very, very slow. Concentrate on the stationary leg. Ball the foot on the floor, or the foot on the floor. Ball the foot to the heel. Knees bent just a tad. Lifting that leg straight up on that side, not letting it come to the middle. Right straight up. Working those muscles on the outside of the hip to pull it, because these muscles in the inner thigh get tight. So we've got to use that outer hip to pull them out. Take your time with it. Come up heel first, ball the foot off the toes, lift right straight up. Hold for a count, exhaling as you get up here. And then back down, toe, ball the foot, heel. Heel, ball, toe. Excuse me, when you're walking, it's heel, ball, up off the toe, bring it right straight up. How high your leg comes up is really up to you. Your body's going to really dictate that. Back down, and back down. Other side, last one. Up. Get that exhale in there. Feel all these muscles on the bottom half from the belly button down, front and back working. Engage to bring that pelvis up just a little bit. Arm up on the side. Leg comes up right there. Hold it. And now rotate the shoulders. Don't let the knee cave in. Keep it right where it is. With that rotation and back. Hand on the side of the chair. Shoulder is still rotating, and you're drawing that shoulder blade down. So back shoulder comes around. Draw it down. Feel those muscles working all the way down along the back. On the side. And back down. Up. Hold. Exhale. Nice and slow. Take your time. Again, how high that knee comes up, whatever it is for you. You just want to get, as you do that rotation, again, your elbow may come nowhere near your knee, and that's fine. It really probably shouldn't. What you want to do is make sure that you're turning the shoulder girdle, not just the elbow across body. The shoulder girdle rotates. One more of these. Up. And back. Every exercise you do, and I'm getting better about this myself, tightening that core up every time I do an exercise, really concentrating on getting those glutes engaged, getting those lower abs engaged to stabilize the core, stabilize the back. All right, other side up. Knee stays out. Go nice and slow as you pick that up. Remember, heel, ball the foot, toe. Still practicing gait. And then Tighten the core up as you get the air out of the lungs. And back. 2 more. Up. So you might not have been able to feel it on the first one. By the time you get to about third one, you feel it. First time those muscles are still pretty fresh. And you can get away with not really feeling it, but you will. They'll fatigue quickly. All right, next one. We're going to just do shoulder girdle rotation. Hands at the sides, just that. Palms forward. Palms forward, keep the shoulder blades back, put you in neutral, kind of force that posture. Makes it easier. And then just bring shoulders around. And to center. Other side. And in. Oh, go back. Get back, Loretta. And to the middle one last time. Tighten the core up. Don't let the abs go soft, lower part of the stomach. Just because you're doing a rotation does not mean you don't tighten the core muscles up. When you do, you engage that entire area, making it stronger. And as you do that rotation, you're breaking those muscles down just a little bit more in a good way. Hip hinge. Hands on the thighs, knees over the ankles, butt goes back. See why we did these in warm-ups? Don't go very far. Just make sure the shoulder blades are back. Neck stays straight as you come up. Knees stay over the ankles. And up. Back down. Hands on thighs if you need it to hold the shoulder blades back. Otherwise, you can roll the shoulder blades back, palms forward as you do that. Down. And up. Work on keeping those knees back. And that's where, for me, that's where the most work is knees want to go forward. As soon as I start bringing the hips in, if I try to keep them over the ankles, I'm really working this back chain a whole lot more. And up. All right, we're going to take it down and rotate. So butt back, shoulders turn, back to center, bring it up. Down, turn. I tell you what, hands out. Arms should be perpendicular to the torso all the way through this. As the chest shirt turns, so does the shoulder. As the world turns. Back down. Remember the old Carol Burnett show? And they did the stomach turns. As the stomach turns, that was it. And up one more time, down. So when you're here, hand against palm, pushing back, pushing up, pushing down. Shoulder blades draw down. You're really going to feel those muscles working front to back all the way. Hand up. I'm going to do just shoulder rotation right here. It's a wood chopper, hands up. Bringing the shoulders around. Nothing else moves. You're taking that shoulder girdle. Back goes back. Front goes front. And back up and over. Couple more. Again, working that contracted side. Right here. Draw the shoulder blade down as you do this. As you come around. Up. Other side. Take the elbows. Take the hand. I can't get my elbow up there. Squeeze. And come back. Don't lock the knees out. Easy to do on this one. Hands across. Don't let them drop all the way back. Keep a little bend in them. So the elbows take the diagonal. You're staying straight up. Coming down on the side. Last one. Push up with the bottom hand, down with the top. And back. Here, this way. Go this way. I was thinking. I couldn't talk and think at the same time. So we're going to go down in a hip hinge, And then rotate the shoulders. Back up. Knees stay over the ankles. Don't forget that. Down. Every time I say don't forget that, I always think of don't forget the balance bars. Down. And up. Get that hip hinge in there. Doesn't have to be very deep. You're just keeping that butt back. As you make that rotation, you're going to feel a whole lot more muscle going. When you were up here and making the rotation, it wasn't the same. You get that butt out and do the rotation at the same time. You're going to feel the muscles all the way from the spine coming to the belly button. Other side, same thing. Starting up above, coming down. Hip hinge as you do. Rotate shoulders. Tighten it up. And up. Toes forward. Shoulder blades back. You're in your neutral. Butt right straight back as you do that rotation. And up. So I have to adjust. As I'm coming down, I'm not feeling it right here. So I got to bring that shoulder blade down just a little bit more. And feel those muscles all the way up under the shoulder blade. One more time. As long as you know where to feel it, it's up to you, once you know that, to adjust to get those muscles specifically. Grab a drink of water. 2 sets down. 4 to go. That may not happen. Excuse me. All right. External hip rotation. Stationary leg, knees bent. Don't let the hip drop either way. Stay stacked. Feel the glutes working to hold you there. Right straight up. Pick the other leg up. Out. Very small. Don't overstress those groin muscles, the inner thigh. And back down. Again. Leg up. You stay stacked over that stationary leg. Out. In. And down. Be real careful of the hips here, because as you roll that leg out, it wants to bring the hips with it. You really have to engage the glutes on the other side to pull the hip back, and just the leg goes out. Remember, knee and toe stay in the same plane. Up where the rain in Spain stays. Falls. Back in and down. Other side. Mainly in the plane. Ready? So you just bring it up. Small. Don't go big. Bring it back in and down. Like I said, groin muscles, we're warming them up, so you just want to take it a little bit at a time. Knee and toe stay together, though. That's important. Don't let the toe pop out or in. Watch that stationary leg. Try not to put all your weight into the chair, okay, Ron? I was doing it. And one more. In and down. All right, you warmed them up a little bit. We can add the tuck in now. We can do that now. Leg up, leg out. Don't go very far. No strain in those muscles at all. If you feel any stretch, bring it back in and then do a tuck. This stretches the muscles even more when you bring that knee up. So you don't want to be way out as wide as you can get and then try to bring the knee up. It's a lot of strain on that inner thigh. Again, how high it comes up, that is up to you and your knee, your leg, your body. So I don't know if you saw that, but my hip was way out to the side. That's why my glutes are so weak, because I don't force them to stay in position. It is so much harder when you hold that hip in place. Up, out, tuck, and down. Back to the other side you go. It's kind of nice because that hip wants a break. Those muscles out there, stronger they get, the more stable your hips are, the more stable your walk is, you're more falls proof, and you don't put the stress on the hips and the knees. Up, out. Remember, don't go all the way out. Tuck. Down, in, and down. Heel up, ball of the foot, toe. Still doing that stride. Out. Always working your gait. Hip was out. You got habit by now. 2 more. Up, out. With that tuck, bring it in and down. Last one. Up, out. And down. Oblique, oblique crunch. Hand up behind the head. Whole lot of obliques here. Whole lot of side of the core in that rotation. All right, but this time we're going to use it to pull us down. So knee comes up, out just a little ways. Deep breath in. Exhale here. Knee comes up, head comes down, keeping the spine straight. Shoulder comes right down in alignment with the spine. And back in. So take it slow, making sure you've got the right setup with that hip in. Maybe. Up. And this one we always use the chair, because if you do it without the chair, you're spending all your time bobbling, trying to get straight, keeping yourself from falling. 1, you might fall. 2, you're not getting the muscles as well. When you can focus on them and not have to worry about that balance, you're digging into those muscles you really want to get into. Last one. Up, out. Down and down. Other side. Chest out, chin up. Leg up, leg out. Breathe in, exhale. Squeeze that shoulder blade down. Really, that's all you're doing on that side bend is you're pulling that shoulder blade down. Spine's almost in neutral yet. Trying to keep all of the pressure off those vertebrae. 2, 1. Last one. Last one. Bring it up. Bring it out. And back in. Back down. Back of the chair. You start to get tired here. Just do any one of the movements we do. Just nice and slow. The one you're able to do. Getting down into that hip hinge first here. Just drop into it. Give those hamstrings a chance to stretch out just a little bit. Exhale. This time step up into the chair. You want to be in upright position here. 1 foot out. Toe is on the floor. Tip of the toe. Stationary leg, knees bent. Foot's on flat on the floor. Raise that back leg up. And back down. Okay, if extending the leg out like that is too much, you bring it in closer, but you just pick that leg up. So you're not bending the knee to lift just the lower leg up. You're using the muscles at the top of the leg to lift the entire leg up without you leaning forward. You need to stay upright. That's why you're pushing down on the back of the chair. And lower glutes are such an important set of muscles. Glutes are just a big set of muscles that do a whole lot of work. They stabilize. They keep you upright. The stronger your hips are, the stronger those glute muscles are. The more you can adjust, the more strength you have to be able to catch yourself in case you do trip. Other foot back. Keeping yourself up. Lift. Just a little bit. Again, if it's hurting your back, if you're struggling and the knee is bending, just bring the whole knee in and then lift. And back down. So the knee is always arcing. Whatever you've got here, whatever that bend in the knee is, the knee stays right where it is, but you're arcing it up and back down again as you're doing this. Remember, don't lean forward, don't lean to the side. I had a little side lean going on there. Ah, hip lean too. I lean. One more time. And back down. That was hard. That was hard. My legs are tired. My glutes. All right, back away from the chair, going into a hip hinge. Brace yourself here, not just with the hands, whatever it takes, wherever you're at, make sure you feel nice and solid on the chair, because you're going to take that foot back again and lift. You may find this one a whole lot easier. Keeping the hips straight. This is the most important thing, is as you bring that leg up, which you don't want, leg comes up, for you to roll into that or roll out to the other side, right straight up, other foot's flat on the floor. Don't let the torso twist. Shoulders shouldn't turn at all. That's why you've got your hands here, is to keep the shoulder girdle in a straight line all the way. That way you're not getting anything from the middle of the back up. One more time on this side. And down, other side. Same thing. Step back. Lift. Concentrate on the hips and shoulders staying square to the floor. No twist. If your torso is starting to twist, push with the hand so the shoulder blade stays straight. It's more important that you hold your form. Back. Again, bend the knee as much as you need to. Turn this into a donkey kick. Doesn't matter. Same muscles. Last one. Out. And back in. Walk it in. Shake that off for just a second. Let's do a hip hinge. Just a hip hinge. Knees are bent. Drop down into it. Feel the stretch going up the back of the legs into the glutes. All those muscles we just used. Come on up. And you're there. You ready for the hard one? All right. Go back in that step away from the chair position in the hip hinge. One arm up. Yeah, one arm out in front. Step the other foot back. You're going to concentrate on the shoulders and the hips staying square to the floor. And down. Up, opposite arm, opposite leg. It's a bird dog. Feel the core muscles engaging. You're exhaling as you come up. You'll feel the pelvis roll up. You're going to feel the lower back engaging. So this is putting all kinds of work into that side that the leg is going up. You're going to feel this in the glutes, all the way up the lower back. And back down. If this does not work for you, just do the legs. If opposite arm, you can't keep yourself from rolling those shoulders, just do the legs. Keep a solid grip on the chair. If you're going to do arms and legs, bring it up, arm first, step the leg back, and lift. Try to lift that leg right straight up too. So don't let it, as you're picking it up, don't let it go off to the side. These muscles are so tight on the inner thigh. They love to pull. And we got to work these outer hip muscles to keep that leg out so that we stay in neutral position. So I wanted to feel it a little more, so I got a little deeper into the hip hinge by pushing the butt back, not the knee forward. One more time. Back down. Bring it up. One more drink of water, then we will finish up. We have one left. That one, I believe, is harder than when you do it on the floor. In the floor, you got the floor down there holding you stable. Here, you really have to adjust through the arms to keep yourself balanced. All right. Step back. That's it. Just step back and up. Get a feel for this. Stationary leg, knees bent. Don't let the knee come forward. Let me try this the other way so you can see what I'm doing. Don't bring it up and the knee go forward. And it's not butt back as you drop back. Knee comes back. Push up through the front heel and bring it in. It is a hip hinge. Out and back, up, and set it down. And tap, out, and in. I'm going to go to the other side now. You know how to do it, so you don't have to see that stationary leg. Up, back, and up, keeping the spine in neutral the whole time. Knee over the ankle, push through the heel. All the weight is in the heel on the way back up. Driving up, you're going to feel it all the way up the back chain, going through the hamstrings and the glutes. Because again, it is a hip hinge. And up, out, and up. Back to the other side. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to step back, and this time we're going to bring knee up. So back, take your time with it. Step, knees over the ankle here, push through the heel, bring it up. Come to upright, no farther back. Don't go back. Just bring the knee up high as you can. Exhaling as you do, getting that little pelvic tilt in there. And out. Feel the glutes working on the other side. Muscles in the back chain because you're pushing through that heel. It's doing all the work. This leg, and nothing to this. Tuck. And back out. One more time. Other side. I don't do just one side all the way through because it gets really hard for that other leg, for that stance leg. So I like to break it up, give it a little rest. A little rest. All right, step back, bring it up. Tuck. And back out. Use the chair so that you can bring that knee up wherever that is. With that last little exhale where you get all the air out of the lungs. Breathe in as that leg is going back. Stance leg. Knee stays over the ankle. Drive through the heel to bring you back up again. Keeping the knee right where it is. Lunges are so important, but we hurt our knees because what we usually do is on a reverse lunge, we'll step back like this, and then we'll push through the toes on that back, which is running it right up the knee, and then that front leg will go forward, putting all the weight on the front knee. It's just a recipe for disaster. All right. Just do this. Arm up and out. You can bring that knee up. Bring the elbow across, shoulder girdle rotates. And show from the other side. So the back shoulder comes around and back out. It's a mountain climber. The farther out you get with that stationary leg, that stance leg, the more you extend away from the chair, the harder this gets. Hips always square to the floor. That's what you got to be really careful of. Don't let the torso twist. You're not turning into this, rolling around. You're bringing that knee right straight up and out. Shoulder girdles coming around. Kick that heel out a little bit. Lift the knee. Get more of those obliques involved. One more. Out and other side. Again, modification for this is leg first, arm down. I can't do that. arm down and across and back out again. So extend out, knees bent, foot's flat on the floor, back legs extended, bring it up, heel out, raise it up, and back out again. So again, if you're doing a modification on here, knees coming up, you're stepping out, then the arms coming down, cross body and up. Heel out, lift the leg. Remember, a cross body is not trying to get that knee over as far as you can. It's getting the heel out and then lifting. And rotating the shoulders at the same time. One more. We're good. We are done. We're going to stay standing, but we're going to stretch out now. One more time on the glutes. Take it down. Exhale as you come down, keeping the back straight. Let the arms do the work. All we're trying to do now is stretch hamstrings, glutes, lower back. Push up through the chair. Step into it as you're coming up, keeping the spine in neutral. And you're there. One side of the chair. One foot out. Toe up. And again, hip hinge into it. Find what you need to do below the knee to the ankle. So maybe extend the knee out a little more with that toe back. Maybe if you're feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, you want to bend that knee just a little bit more. Just find the way to get into just those calf muscles and all kinds of adjustment. How deep you come on this hip hinge, how high that toe is. The knee is a big part of it to get the stretch exactly where you need it. And come up, foot flat on the floor. Again, keep the shoulders square to the floor. If you rotate at all, you're going to cause a lot of strain on the lower back. So, down. Hamstrings. Feel it from just above the knee going up in the lower part of the butt. Use the chair to bring yourself back up. Other side. Into that stagger step. Toe up as far as you can get it. And then lean into it. Another thing I do when I'm having problems getting just to the calf muscle, if my hamstrings are really tight, it's hard to bypass them. What I do is I pull back on the foot, but getting that heel to stick, that brings that toe up just a little bit more, and that is what always gets me there if I'm having problems with it any other way. Come on back up. Foot flat on the floor, hamstrings, right straight down. Butt goes out. And up, legs crossed, same thing. Back leg does the stretching. Knees stay right over the ankles. It's a hip hinge. It's no different than a hip hinge, except your legs are crossed. That's the only difference. Adjustment is pretty much in the hips on this one, but also the knees. One side or the other may give you a little better stretch. You're looking for that back leg down the side, all the way down below the knee, if you can get there. If you're not tight there, you're not tight there. And up. What you're really getting are these muscles right along the outside of the hip, outside of the glutes. Because every time we went to the side, every time we rotated, those were so engaged. All right, other side. Again, look for it. Look for the stretch outside of the leg, back leg. And keep the shoulders back as you come up. Use the chair. I bring the knees. So I take the knees and I bring them together and squeeze as I come up, which helps me keep my back in neutral. That felt good. That felt good. Arms up. Rotation. Soft rotation. We're looking to stretch The extended side, not tighten these muscles up, so just exhale softly as you come around. Feel the stretch along the spine on the opposite side of the turn. Other side, other back, other spine. And back to the middle again. Feet apart. Give yourself a wide base here, a little wider than shoulder width apart. Arm up over the top. We're looking for that stretch up the side. Draw that shoulder down on the other side. Not stressing it, just relax it. Bring it down lightly. You want to exhale when you're in the full extended position. You got the stretch, you got the arm down, other arm up at a diagonal. Deep breath in here. Feel the extra stretch as you open up that rib cage. Bring it back down and back down and back down and back down like that. Grab onto the chair one more time. Across and back. Easy, but not just swinging back and forth without control. Never flail. It never flails, does it? Out and out, stretching the outside of the hip, stretching the inside of the thigh. Over, back, other side, same thing. Out. Because we worked so much on the side, I'm really focusing on the muscles on the side, and the hamstrings were important too, and glutes, because those are always there. Those always get involved. Can't keep them out. Over and back, over and back. Bring that down. Step together. Step out to the side. Bring the arms back. Open up the chest. Palms forward. Deep breath in, stomach out. Exhale, coming back to center. Bring the arms all the way across. Stretch out the upper back. Step out to the outside. Stretch out the chest. Deep breath in. Stomach up. Feel the lungs open up. Rib cage expand into the middle. Arms down. We are done with Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it, and I will see you again on Friday. Bring friends. Bring lots of friends.